it's morning. We've gained 3 more people. The city is yet to be on fire. And the golems are golemming. So, yeah, we're doing quite well. Got too many dogs. Way too many dogs. And bits of the world are still being destroyed as this takes over an entire forest. Outside of that, we're doing great. We just need to keep on expanding and growing our frontline defensive systems. Right now, we need to seal off the world, and I'm doing that in one of 2 ways while I'm gathering my resources. Marlon Boban died of dehydration. Someone just died! How? Where? I have water. I have loads of water. The dogs are taking all the houses, aren't they? That's what the issue is. The dogs are taking all the houses. Dag nabbit! People can't go in and drink because the dogs have taken up all the bloody houses. So, outside of that, with the loss of one of our new people, cool, we need to make sure something else. So, the walls are being done. We need to start working on that quite significantly. The big issue we're going to get, you definitely need to build that first, is spectres aren't yet a thing, but they soon will be. To stop that, we've started building this Cryolithium wall. I've also been spending resources to build a magic forest. Now, enemies will, like spectres, will pass through it, but they're less likely to if there's easier ways through. So I'm just going to build a massive forest along here with my magic, and that will slow down the enemy. It's not the greatest of things I've ever done, but it will solve a bit of a niche. While this gets built, that gets done, everything goes well. Who died where? Was it a builder? Was it an organiser? Was it someone important? It was a lumberjack. Well, that's a problem. Ah well, we'll be okay. The doggo house has been completed. Still says 36 of 36. Please, dogs, leave the house. Oh. I have 12 dogs. That's a lot of dogs. We are expanding, we are growing, we are making sure people can live in houses. We just need them all to not die. Because that's a lot of dogs. An awful lot of dogs. Oh my gods. With all the dogs out the house. Got these things upgraded. You know, we actually have space for our people. We didn't before, and someone died. Another dog joined the village. We don't need any more dogs. All we're getting is dogs. I mean, on the bright side, we have dogs. On the bad side, we have lots of dogs. I don't think dogs breed. So I've just got dogs everywhere. It's not the biggest issue in the world, but it's a lot of dogs. It's a lot of dogs. Probably more dogs than we need. I would say probably. It's definitely more dogs than we need. We need a lot less dogs. But, you know, we're getting there. The woodcutter loss is not too major, luckily. But, yeah, we need a few more organisers. The organisers are genuinely king. However, because it's summer, they'll be going home a lot more to drink. There's Luke Skywalker, which is going to slow us down a little bit. Luckily, we have plenty of spare water. Kind of. So we should be good to go in that way. We just need to, of course, make sure things are fine, keep the farming going, keep everything going, and get more defences on the line. Like, this is now upgraded to a sling tower. We do need iron ingots. That's a next level building we're going to need. We have a lot of iron ore. Like, it's just literally everywhere because of all these meteor storms we keep having. But we do need to get a few more things down. So first of all, refining. Let's get a crystallary down here as well. Let's actually start preparing this. Then, of course, we need a civics ancillary, which is slightly bigger. Interesting. Another doggo. Build you to there. Like that. There we go. Storage, production, keep this all going. Obviously, we'll start then working on the magic storage up here as well. It, again, won't be the best, but it will be good enough. And right now, we need good enough. Oh joy, a blight just turned up. That means all my crops just died. Luckily, we have spare food all over the place. Mostly. Still a little bit over here, a little bit over there, and so on. There's food available. I like for it all not being, you know, poisoned, but I'll take poison over yet another meteor storm. So, screw you, other god. I am the one true god here. Oh, they are trying to get rid of me, though. Putting on the tab, every one of those little purple squares is a building. I'd say there's probably about 50, 60 of them already. That's a lot of buildings. That's a lot of problems. As you can see today, there's a lot of green still on the map. But it is right on the edge of my board. In fact, if I scroll down slightly, you can see it from the wall. So this area here is now quite important, I'd say. Yeah, quite important. We need to finish this off. I don't care if there's issues and so on. I just need them to not be able to get through my wall over there. They obviously can't get over here. When I start putting buildings over here, the enemy might path round, so that's where there's trees. We are getting towards crunch level of zonage. That's a bigger time issue than the other time issues, but that should hopefully be done soon. Because if not, we are really screwed with that. 3 people from the Skywalker clan was just born. My God, he's trying to get a load more Jedi into the world. That's probably too many Jedi. That will definitely lead to the balance being ruined. God damn it, Luke. You had one job and it wasn't procreation. Because you tried to have your sister. And no one liked that. Especially you said you knew. When you said you knew, people smelt a problem. I just want to say, well, this symbol is in front of me. Another 3 dogs have joined my village. I've gained like 6 dogs today, 7 dogs today. So I now have high occupancy housing because I need space for all the dogs. Like as you can see here, we have 12 dogs here. And out of our 33 people, there's another 6 spaces taken up by more dogs. We have 18 dogs. That's over a third of our population. Over a third of our people are dogs. Yeah, if I put that together, we're looking like 51. It's so many dogs. I don't get it. Now, luckily, obviously, we have stuff going on. We have fortifications. We have this happening. We are fully prepared for the next stage. Construction, continuation, and awesomeness has happened. We just, need to start sealing this area off, push this area forwards. We are ready for the next day if less dogs happen. Like you can see, we've got like this goes upgraded again. That's more. We are doing well. We have a lot of resources happening and constructing. It's just time to get a few more houses in certain areas and prepare to not. Another dog! Oh my gods! How many dogs are on this map? And prepare to have an entire population purely of dogs, I feel. I think that's the way it's going. It definitely feels that's the way it's going, yeah. I've let the night carry on. I've destroyed this area here. I'm going to put a gate in. I'm putting a gate into this so my troops can still use this area. But this area is now my official front line. So congratulations, we are now brand new and hip. Are we hip enough? I don't know. All I know is the enemy has kind of destroyed themselves. The ballista has been upgraded. Water is becoming a bit of an issue, so I have to deal with that. And I've massively extended the forest. Not fully done yet, but it's now massively extended. We're also getting ghosts and fire golem, or fire elementals, because my ballista are very upset with the locals and are shooting them. So we have a couple of issues there, but that should be fine. As you can see, there's a bit of damage. When they get hit, they spawn defenders. Obviously, the later it is, the more tougher they get. So we're hitting ghosts and spectres already. You can see everything's in range, so we can always upgrade it again. That gives another 4 firing range, a bit more damage. We do need iron ingots for that. We are not yet at that stage, but we will be. We will be. And we are currently preparing the front line. Now, right now, the front line is meh, because it was over here, now it's not. But we can continue working on it. And there we go, survive another day. Why is that firing backwards? Oh, we've got more slime issues. The biggest thing we need is more people. For those who are wondering, we now have about 20 dogs. We are now well over half of the population is dogs. Well, actually, no, we're getting towards half the population being fully dog. So, you know, issues. Like the forest is going along, but because it's summer, it's a bit dead. So we're going to leave that as it is. But as you can see, it has sort of sealed up. I'm going to do a bit more up top as well. Just a simple seal. We have also continued working with this. Obviously, that is done as well. That should be fine. It's just working a little bit longer. Obviously, they will try and break through that, but it has a fair bit of health. There's like 300 compared to this area over here. Obviously this gate has a bit more health too, 1370, so everything should path over here. Although I have sealed that area off because I'm a moron. Now it's just regular stone because spectres aren't yet a thing. Oh, Eric Cameron just got burnt to death. Oh, they never ever run away from fire. Ever. So we're also going to start digging terrain. Obviously I can't do that just yet till I get the roads and digging, which requires a way station. But you know, that was cool. Having them die. Always fun. So we've lost 2 people. We need them both back, because the more of it die, the more dogs we get. We don't need any more dogs. We never need any more dogs. In any way, shape or form. There are too many dogs. We need more iron, though. So hopefully we can resurrect more people. We're still pumping out more golems, as you can see. Yeah, still pumping out more golems. You have plenty of those on the field. They will, of course, attack things. We are still expanding and growing. God, that hit is making fire elementals pop up. You need to get some water down to stop them doing that. Like I say, the front line's still not fully complete yet. The iron is needed. We need more cryolithium. And we are currently low on the cry. Typical. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Today will just be a day of building and growing. And probably 100 more dogs. Because it's always dogs. It's always dogs. Oh, they did destroy my small ancillary up here. How dare they? We're sadly still progressing and building. Not much has changed. Although I've changed out my spell to flame. Flame doesn't do much damage, but it burns things. So I've been saying hello to the locals in a regular way. Just burning down their houses. Because there's a few of them which should not be here. And I want them to know that. They are occasionally repairing them, but yeah, the less buildings right next to my bloody territory, the better. So yeah, some of these are being burnt down. Obviously I don't get too much power per thing, but yeah, that's going on. This area up here is almost complete. As you can see, so we're going to start living up here with our construction. We do need more nomads, and we have not got any. So we'll have to wait for our kids to grow up before the dogs take over everything. And they are plotting. They are plotting and they are scheming. The Queen, sadly, was the only one who kept them under control. The Corgis were the leaders, and with the Queen sadly departed, no one could control the dogs. We know who let the dogs out. She did it on purpose. Anyway, what's my goal here? Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Keep on pushing down here. We need to keep this going. Yeah, we need to keep on going down here. So this is going to be removed. And then we're going to keep on digging. So digging is now important. Getting this area up here is also important. Once this is done, this is great. Got to upgrade up here. Good. Now this is going to be removed here. Good. There we are. So now we have a lot of our stuff up here. This will solve some more crystal issues. Obviously they can start working on the essence collectors, work on that. The ancillary is then next. That solves this area up here. We need probably like a housing thing up there as well for them. So it's slowly working into more official production and construction. Will that work? Probably not, but you know, 50-50. One of the biggest things is the ballista keeps shooting this. That is why there's constant fighting outside my base. Now, the undead are picking up equipment, which is a problem. Burn that. Anything else we can reach? No. No? No, but as you can see, this is prolific. Look at it. Now, there's a few ways you can get rid of it. The biggest one, of course, being to push it back with my boundary. That's going to take a lot more effort and time, and the more it is, and the angrier they will be. We don't really want them to be angry, but we may have to have them stay angry with us. Because, yeah, there's no real way we can fully get rid of it, which is going to be a bit of an issue. So we'll be needing more golems, we need more forces. We'll be needing more towers. We are getting towards the tower defensive line. We'll work at it. Work at it, with it and on it. But we definitely need to seal off the left-hand side, because that's going to be a brand new problem very soon. And we do not want that to be a problem. Not in any way, shape or form. There is constant fighting on the front lines now. So we don't really have much in the way of essence because it's constantly spawning in new golems. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. But we're holding. We obviously have a bit more crystal stuff being on here. And nomads have arrived. Real people who aren't dogs. But they better not be dogs. Now they can be cat cheats, so they can be cats. But they better not be bloody dogs. Where are they? Where are you? You potentially human people. If they're outside the front line, they might be screwed. I can try and save them. But if they're anywhere outside the front, they are dead. What a suspicious key? That would have been useful. Did I pick that up? No. Oh, I didn't pick up the key. Okay, good. Where's that chest? Where's that chest? Somewhere here, weren't it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, they are cat people. They're bloody cat people. We never get humans, do we? We never get humans. One of them was a kid. Okay, that's the key. That's not a key. It is a key. Where's my chest? Remember it was here somewhere? There it is. Right next to it. What are you? Oh, armor and equipment. I'll take that. Okay, so we've gained one extra person. Several people are dead. We never did get them back. We'll have to see. And the enemy is encroaching upon my land, which is a bigger problem. Because they shouldn't be there. But they are. But they shouldn't be. But they are. So we're going to be expecting a few more deaths amongst the builders as they get the front line sorted. That's going to be fun. That'll be great. Maybe. But we'll see how it goes. My golems are still holding the line. We're still going to get a few ghost inspectors here and there. That's fine. We're going to carry on building and digging here, as you can see. Get this finished. Let's see, another one there. Then might only need like 4 more totals to get it done. It won't solve the full issue, but it will solve them getting into my lines. Obviously, then I can like give up certain sections if need be in the future. Although right now we definitely need to work on getting this forest thicker. This forest is not thick enough. Should be as thick as I am, because I'm pretty dumb. I think my golems will be permanently unbattled at this rate. I think I'm never going to have enough essence. This is just constant fighting. And I'm trying to build firebow towers on the bloody front line now. That's not being allowed. That's not being allowed at all. But we're going to have to ignore that. We've got a few more things being done, but we are getting closer to being completed. And like I say, once this is done, it's not going to be fully finished because I'll be needing a defensive wall in front of it just in case. But it gives me more peace of mind. And right now, I definitely need a bit more peace of mind. Because obviously right now, everything is still being done all over. But we are getting there. We are very much getting there. All of the makeshift essence collectors will be moved over to there. Like, this is too far away. This was cool, but it's going to be moved. All the golems will be moved eventually too. Just need things to be more sorted. Which is why I'm doing a lot of things by hand. Because obviously they can't be really sorted until things are sorted by other people. And my builders are very busy. Very, very busy. In fact, I haven't seen them work in a while. So, you know, helpful.